Hello traders, this is Marek from Trading Academy. Just fast introduction, we are a team of professional traders. We trade cryptocurrency, stocks, futures, and forex. This stream is kind of special because there we present our technical analysis of the cryptocurrency markets in the moment, and also we put on the table our hints and where we would like to trade actually. Uh, this stream is interactive. You can ask there any question you want, and I will be happy to answer your question. Meaning, please focus on the markets, of course, and if you will have question about our analysis or maybe some market you are interested in, just put the markets in the comment section in the chat, and I will be happy to read it and answer on it. Again, if you know us, we publicly show our trades. We upload regularly on our YouTube channel and many other channels like Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. Our results again with the real money in the real with the real scenario, real trades. Also, we do breakdowns for you of our trades to understand why we open the trade there and there, and why we close the trade. Really important information for you. Our know-how we sharing. Okay. Also, we put on our webpage or social media channels articles about trading, about techniques of trading. We use really interesting stuff, so don't miss this opportunity we put regularly for you. Also, if you are interested more in our trading, just smash the link below the stream, and after filling the form, you will be invited to our webinar where we talk more deeply about our techniques of trading and more strategies in general. Definitely don't miss this also, and I'll be glad to see you there. This webinar also is interactive. You can ask there any question you want. So let's skip it and this beginning, and let's go direct to our markets. First of all, we have Bitcoin. Let's look at Bitcoin because now it's the most important cryptocurrency in the moment in general, because we've seen we've seen now a nice movement up. Still, as we predict, we should touch this important key level in the moment, and as you see, yes, this gears level, and now you have Bitcoin going through this level, which is really interesting. So for me, this is our key level and main profit target in the moment. Uh, in the end, I didn't took my profit because I'm waiting. I like the what is happening here. So let's look more in detail what is going on and why I'm still in the position. You see that this trend line in the end was respected, and for me was the key reaction of this trend line. If market is able to hold above this trend line, you see also that this reaction was a little bit weaker. So for me, that was one of our scenario that market will break this trend line and needs more, let's say, power liquidity to get to retest this important resistance level. In the moment, you see also that volume is a little bit bigger here. So I mean, like, we have good prerequisites for potential breakout in the moment. So for me, it's no exit. Let's look also more deeply on the swing structure because we are here also order flow traders kind of. We look at the price action which give us important information about order flow. And if you look at this, you see that the swing structure, how is working in the moment, uh, that swing structure was respected. But here, market is not able to even touch this last swing in the moment and this one also, and we are still going up, meaning that there is a little bit acceleration, and you see also that the market is not able to hold this trend line, meaning that bulls are in control and we have still good volume. In the moment, still in the position. Let's look also the reaction on the market from the point of view of altcoins. Again, I'm using CoinMarketCap, and pardon me, orange color means or represent Bitcoin capitalization, and blue one, as you see here, represent altcoin capitalization. You see that the acceleration of capitalization of Bitcoin is higher, meaning that Bitcoin price is rising a bit more dynamic. In this case, altcoins are beaten, of course, definitely the pairs, or in general, the pairs between coins and Bitcoin. In this case, we do not trade altcoins in the moment. We are just waiting. And also, it doesn't make sense to trade, let's say, altcoin pairs versus USD. It's much more interesting in the moment to trade this main coin, as you see. So now you see that we are going through this important resistance level, definitely still waiting for the reaction, and I think there is high probability in the end that Bitcoin should break this level in, let's say, in short-term relation. In the end, I believe that in some middle term, of course, it will break it, but in now what is happening on the markets, we should break it. Let's look also on the pairs and other pairs we talk about. First of all, I think let's look at Ethereum pair against USD Tether. I will switch for daily, and again we are going to this killers level. And what is kind of surprise for me that market is able to push and create a new swing high here, as you see. In the moment, still we don't have a volume, so for me it's not this is not representing the strength in the market in general. So in the moment, still waiting, and if market is able to break this level, hold above, then we can go in line with this green scenario. Or if market is not able to hold this level, maybe we can try short. But in the moment, no shorting in this particular market, because there are better pairs to trade if in case of short. It means like Bitcoin pairs, as mentioned. Also, a very important thing that after Bitcoin price will be stabilized, we can anticipate some push of the altcoins, of course. Let's look at altcoin. This is one of the coin I would like to trade actually, because still nice price action structure. Let's look at daily level here. You see that for us is very important this key level, as mentioned several times, here, and here we see reaction. The market is respecting the price above this level, and now we are going to this point of control, as mentioned. Maybe we just touch it, and everything is working as we predicted in the moment. What I like on this pair is particularly that, again, uh, we have this nice swing structure, but not so dominant as it is on Bitcoin. But let's look at 4 or 1 hour time frame. In the moment, you see that we have still highs and lows respected. Market use liquidity, meaning that okay, we still are in this nice uptrend here, also using liquidity of this consolidation. In the moment, we are in this kind of triangle. Market is trying to push above, and we are working with two scenarios of Litecoin. Let's look at it more deeply. I'm just checking the question. I see some questions, so I will look at it. Just a moment. We see this nice swing here, which could happen actually. And in the end, we should, if market is able to hold above this triangle, maybe there will be direct pump, because after long consolidation, usually market go in one direction with stronger movement. In this case, we could miss this pullback, but I would wait. I am more conservative trader. I will wait for this pullback, and then we can go long. Let's say uh, on with the speculation on to retesting this key reversal level. But still, we need to count with retesting of this level, which we didn't happen, and this is the most conservative scenario. Wait for a test of this level. This is how we are thinking about Litecoin, and let's go to your questions. Crypto Robosip. Hi Marek. Hi Crypto Robosip. Robin is asking, what about Ripple? Could Trump bash BTC following trade war? I think maybe yeah, it can be implication, but not so strong for us. For us, like for me, it's more important how what perceive cryptocurrencies in the moment. Like we've seen of now the Facebook project about Libra and everything. In the moment, for us, what also for me is more important, like monetary policy and China, and also the trade war and everything. Let's say also monetary policy is better for gold in the moment, but for Bitcoin, uh, everything which is what is happening on, let's say, in generally everything what happens on global markets, uh, which is negative, can let's say impact the cryptocurrencies positive way, that people would like to run to cryptocurrencies but not in the moment. I believe that cryptocurrency is now living their own world in the moment. We also have halving in front of us of Bitcoin, also good speculation. It's like more about fundamentals within the crypto world in the moment. Let's look on Ripple in a moment. I actually didn't prepare my analysis because I wasn't anticipated, or for me it's not so important in the moment. But let's look from more long-term perspective. I believe this is more important in the moment. Yeah. What from technical perspective, again, we have this nice circle button. Let's look at it. And from technical perspective, the chart from long-term perspective again looks very well. We need to see in the end if Ripple is able to push this important resistance level. If Ripple is able to break this level, I believe then can be big volume. If there will be also good news about Ripple, it will be perfect for Ripple and for middle term speculation, let's say. Uh, in this case, we've seen similar movement here, big, let's say pump here. Uh, I would anticipate something what is more not so wild in the moment, but what I would like to see again, that market should try to push through this level, and then we maybe then can of course there can be some consolidation, but for me it's important that market is able, let's say, uh, provide kind of movement which should respect some trend line, or at least this consolidation. Let's say I will show you. We have this micro support level in the moment. So for me, this is key level in the moment, which market needs to respect. And if market is able to squeeze the, let's say, bears here, bears here, meaning that in the end we can go up. And if market is able to break again, it Ripple can, let's say, fly very high. So Ripple also for me now it's more like a black horse in the moment, and definitely check this market to not miss important opportunities in the moment. Yeah. Okay, let's look at Litecoin. If you will have any question, just ask, and we can go deeply to the fundamentals. If you have some fundamentals, also maybe share with me. I will be glad. Also, I am very busy with our markets, but I always checking key news in the moment, and also I am with let's say my colleagues of traders in the Facebook group also on crypto. Also for me, I also check the analysis. Very important for me. Let's look at as mentioned. Let's look at Litecoin again from the Bitcoin perspective. As mentioned, Litecoin pair with Bitcoins usually the market is going down in the moment, and for me, like for more aggressive speculation, is this key impulsive level. In the moment, as you see, market could touch this level in the moment, and we could put our stop loss below, speculate on that. But definitely, we need to do this after Bitcoin is stabilized in the moment, and it is not. So for me, is Litecoin also very important support here. You see expectation of this level several times. So yeah, still waiting. And similar situation on Ethereum, Bitcoin. Also a little bit surprised about direction. Ethereum pair and USD Tether. Again, a little bit up movement, meaning that Ethereum still in consolidation, but going down, and for long-term consolidation still respecting. So for me, this is not interesting pair to trade at the moment, but I'm aware of that, and yeah, So I believe for me this is all. If you have any pair which you would like to analyze or look at more deeply, we can. You have now time for that. Just by the way, maybe I will start talk about also more content. Uh, Definitely you can check us on more if you want to, if let's say if you are interested in our stuff more deeply, trades, how we are trading, definitely go to our webinar. It is for you. I will be there happy to answer your question. We need to be sure that you are understanding the content, and this is why it's interactive, and this is why we are doing webinars, and we will be doing webinars. So not just recording video and or recording videos and show us how we trade. We would like to also have some interaction with you to share with you more deeply what we are doing. So this is why we are doing that. So I believe this is all for today. So thank you again for watching, and definitely don't forget to follow us, subscribe us there, and also if you find our content valuable, please share it with anybody who would be interested in. And definitely we would like to help you in this case. Okay, just a moment. Okay. So thank you again for watching. And meanwhile, I wish you take the best trades on cryptocurrencies. Bye.